There we go. I just hit the go live button. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight? And we have our buddy from down under that's with us tonight. How are you doing, Jack?
Yes, thank you very much for sending me the invite. Uh, I don't look. I like Kurt. Kurt's a great guy. You know, we stir each other up, we banter, all that sort of. But Kurt, what have you done, mate? Where's my invitations? They disappeared, mate. What happened there?
Oh, invite to his stream, you mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's taken. It took
just
me
get
off.
the hint. Don't you get the hint? He doesn't want to
That's
see
all
you
right.
there.
That's all right. He's all right. He can do whatever he wants. He doesn't bother me. But good to see everybody. John Martin, Brad. Brad, what's up there? What's going on out there with that the expression going? What's going on there, Brad? Colonel with his upside down camera and the good old Ghost. I'll tell you what, Ghost, lost a bit of weight there, mate. Jeez, I'll tell you what, though. Give me the what's the tip you got there for, mate? Not losing that much weight. And everyone in the chat.
I'm painting.
He's painting.
Put down camera.
So
Radio.
you're doing a
Squirrel.
Kurt's
John
doing a
Martin. Sorry.
Kurt's doing a speedrun challenge. Did you
Is
start
it?
that already, Kurt?
What was that?
Did you get into the speedrun challenge?
Yeah, it doesn't start till next month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jem's Hobby is doing a speedrun challenge with a two-wheel drive slash. Jack, if you want to get into it, I know you had one.
I've still got it.
The old drag cars.
I've still. What's the criteria for the two-wheel drive slash?
It just has to be kind of like a drag body. That's it.
It has to be a body.
A production model vehicle.
So stock standard.
It has to be a production model, like I said, a production model or a drag body.
So what I've got is the number 47 body I've got on mine, the black and red.
You got the actual stamp or slash stock body truck then.
Yes, I can't go in. Can't go in it.
If you dress up in drag, you get 3 extra points.
Shut up, Colonel. Who told you this?
I don't know. That's one of them things you're gonna have to ask.
So I can't run it stock. Is that what you're saying? I can't have the stock body?
No, you can't have the stock body unless it's just a drag body or something like that.
Where am I gonna get it? I'm not even into RC and stuff like that.
It has to be production, like it has to be a Ford or a Chevy or a truck. It has to look like a production body.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my HPI Maverick body.
On a slash.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fit it and see if it'll fit.
Well, how does that work then? If you're going to use one of those why can't you just use just a stock body?
That's their rule, man. Ask them.
That's the rule.
The whole thing was supposed to be, everybody's got all these stock or all these drag cars, like the low C22 and the DR10 and the Slash. Nobody's using them nowhere for drag racing. Drag racing's died out.
Yeah, it's not just a two-wheel short course truck. It is the two-wheel drag cars that people have been putting. Yeah. So he wants to revive it a little bit for people to have fun with it.
Come on, where's that clown? Come on, give me a bit of leeway. I'm not into all this sort of stuff. Just let me run my stock body on it.
Yeah, I think if you try your stock and you do a video and you show them, I'm sure they'll take it. Because I'm sure you won't beat their time because they're going to put crazy motors in there, crazy ESCs. So I think you should be able to run whatever you want.
It's like I said, it's unlimited. It's unlimited motor, unlimited ESC, and it's a 2 to 3S battery.
Right.
Well, I've got a Valenium in mine.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my God, a Valenium! Now you're cooking.
Yeah.
Don't you remember, Tank, who gave me that? Yeah, don't you remember who gave me that?
Oh, and you have to. It can't be cut. The film when you put the battery in, you have to come back and you can't have the film cut.
And if you crash, you can drive it back. You must drive it back.
If I crash into a curb, can I blame Kurt?
Yeah. I'll be doing that.
I've done that before. One of my GV Holdens, I smashed into. I think you watched that one. I smashed it into the footpath because there was a car coming behind, and I was looking behind. And as I turned around, it was smashed into the footpath, and that
What is
damage.
what is a fupa, Jack?
Footpath.
Oh, footpath. Okay.
Yeah, the footpath. Yeah, the gutter, the gutter.
Yeah. I thought you said fupa. I'm like, what?
What's up, Eric?
Yeah, something like that. So he starts his next. What is it next month? And what's Kurt? What's your challenge?
What do you mean my challenge?
Well, you said you're doing a speed run challenge, aren't you?
No,
Yeah, well,
yeah,
that's what we're doing to top speed for Mitchell. Mitchell's doing the speed run challenge. I'm just
Yeah.
entering
Oh,
it.
you're doing with Mitchell's doing it. Is he?
Yeah, Mitchell,
Mitchell
Gems,
and Jones
K Bash,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
whoever else is gonna join in.
hey Dirk. Yeah. Oh,
Me,
okay, cool. I'll keep an eye out on it.
I know I'm gonna get at least 3
What's up,
miles an
Dirk,
hour.
Pablo, Dwayne, Lauren,
Is,
Squirrel?
is Pablo the guy that does these streams with Tony?
No.
no, that's different.
Brian, what's up, Brian?
Yeah, North Rock.
Is Brian here? Is Taffy here? Is he?
Yes, he was in the chat.
He
I don't know
was.
if-
Oh, okay. Hey Taffy, how you doing, mate? Good bloke, Taffy.
Damn it.
Hey Eric. Eric's down there. Squirrel.
So I received an email from Losi.
You did?
Yes.
They got a new thing coming out for you to use? Oh,
Losi has renewed their license. So they're going to be doing still on-road racing in real life in the 1-to-1, which means that in 2024 they did launch their Losi cars. This means this year they're probably going to come out with a whole new series of cars.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Supposed
Losie's sponsoring those cars, yeah?
Yeah, those are 1/12 scale Losi NASCAR that they came out with
Wow.
last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got mine upstairs.
and they have a one that's the body that has their stuff on it in 1-to-1.
I
Dwayne.
think this year I'm going to get one
What's up, Dennis?
just to start a new class just for fun.
Brian said, "What's up, Jack?"
Is he? Where is he? Hey, how you doing, Taffy? Good to see you, brother. How you doing, mate?
The
Yeah, like I
difference
said,
between toy grade and hobby grade.
So what
Toy
scale
grade
is that?
fragile.
I can't see for shit, mate. What scale is it?
112.
12.
12 scale, is it? This is not a toy.
This is hobby grade.
Yeah, I remember when I used to go trailing down by the lake. Used to take my axial Jeep, and a bloke come up to me with his son. He goes, "Where can I buy one of those toys?"
No, I didn't get it yet, Dennis. The mail hasn't come.
You guys sending stuff to each other, eh?
I know it said it was supposed to be here, but
And we'll wait till a bit more people come here, and then we'll talk about the new Killamon.
Well, Radioactive says, "Don't talk about it. It's just another buggy."
Yeah, I know. We're still going to talk about it. Because if we don't talk about it, then we're going to have to talk about something else. And I don't want to have to start to talk about Jack's YouTube channel. Because
tell Dwayne, some of us like buggies, Dwayne.
Yes, true, Dwayne.
It depends on the style of the body, though, doesn't it? On the buggy, you know what it is, and that.
Yeah, it's like one of the cage buggies, like a Capra.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, looks like a Capra,
Oh, shit.
Wraith, all those combined.
It looks like a Wraith, but better geometry, and it's got a whole bunch of different stuff on it, which is kind of cool.
The race weren't bad back in the day.
No.
No, they were all right. They used to crawl pretty good.
Radioactive says I'm out.
Yeah. I was out long ago, mate.
Same with me. I doubt I'd be getting one of those.
Yeah, it's too big. First, there's an 8 scale, so
The gate's going to have to be way bigger.
I'd rather get an optic than
Like Joe,
than
like
that.
Joe from Exocate says, if enough people show up, we'll just make bigger gates.
Yeah. Joe likes it. He's already got a bunch of stuff ordered for it.
Yeah.
He likes that bigger stuff.
It's
Green.
got
It has 7 different colors, right?
it's RGB. Yeah,
lights.
you can change the color.
Oh, the lights, yeah.
Super one-handed. What do you think of its tires?
I'll stick with the green, I think.
I think the tires are going to be the first thing to go.
Are those tires like the are those tires like the what was it? What was the one I had, Tank? The one I won? What was that? And the tires really smelt when you open the box.
Nobody wants another SEX6 platform. Well, that's what they thought they were going to do. This was going to be an like a Capra SEX6, but they made it an 8 scale instead of 6 scale.
The axles looks promising. The axle is.
I think it's cool with the whatever dig that kind of dig in the rear end.
The selectable brake lock.
Yeah. You can do that to the front. You can do that to the transmission, they said.
Not sure you can do that to the transmission.
Yes.
Yeah, you can put dig.
It just has overdrive.
You can put dig in it.
It's 30% overdrive from what I'm hearing.
In the front.
Yep.
Or no, it's 30% underdrive in the rear, I think, or whatever. I think they said.
So there's the size of the Capra. Capra's there, and the other one is up here. 20 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
AXP8.
Hilleman.
Helaman.
Stupid ass name.
Yeah, I read it Gilliman.
Yeah, it's.
But supposedly you got to say H-I, Hill.
Helaman.
And they should show a Gila monster there next to it.
They do. It's on the hood.
Super one-handed. What's up? Yeah, isn't it
I
like
didn't say a good look at the hood. I just know
a
it goes
lizard
up.
or something, right? No?
There's a lizard
Yeah,
on
Gila
it.
Monster's a lizard.
Yeah.
And it comes in 2 colors, red or Keith.
Right.
Green is my favorite too, don't forget.
And Keith likes that it has green lights.
Yeah, there's the.
See here, it has a jack. It has a servo here on the axle, and actually has a shaft that actually slides from side to side. Like that, you can lock the right wheel or lock the left wheel.
Hey, James.
Well, that's different.
But you cannot lock both. Just one.
Those wheels and tires look like the axial that I used to have, the ones that used to smell.
Yeah, these are Mickey Thompson.
They're the same.
Boss or something like that, or
Same
James.
as what I had on. What was that RC I had? That blue and white one. I forget the name of it. That was a rock racer.
the Rift.
No, before that.
No, was it? I don't know if you ever had the Wraith. I don't think you had the Wraith.
No, I didn't have the Wraith. The one I won
Spawn?
from. No, the one I won from what's his name in Hawaii.
Was
Oh,
it the
what's
Bomber?
his name? We know that YouTube channel. What's his name?
Yeah,
Yeah, we do know that YouTube channel.
I Rock RC. Yeah, when I won on this channel, the RC. I forget the name of it, but they're the same wheels and tires.
I
Bomber.
wonder what type of.
No, and that was before they brought out 2 versions. They brought out the 10 scale, and then they brought out the 8 scale.
Mm.
I wonder if there what type of inserts are in the tires.
They're foam. Keep it cheap. Keep
Yeah,
it.
it'll be cheap foam.
How long will that servo last in those in the drives, I wonder?
Yeah, Denny, we
That's the
Danny,
one
we-
Yeti, Axel Yeti. That's it.
Okay.
There's the lizard.
Yep.
Mhm.
And it's
Yeah,
a
when you-
poisonous one too in real life. So
If anyone, I don't know if anyone here has had a Yeti, but once you open that box, you'll pass out from the smell of the rubber. It was disgusting. Everybody complained about it.
Yeah, it was a Yeti you had.
Yeah, the Yeti. Yeah, Axel Yeti. That's right. Yeah.
Product details. Yeah, they called it axial selectable drive.
So you can lock one or the other, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How's,
Yeah,
how's that going to work?
technically,
Is that gonna make a big difference, you think? Like in one wheel?
oh yeah, it
Yeah, it
does.
does make a big difference when you drive
Does
it.
it?
Because if you want to make a sharp right-hand corner, you lock the right rear.
Yeah.
You kind of drag it around
Yep.
with the other 3 tires.
so what do you think of the new front portal axles on it?
What's up, Josh?
They look big, but they don't have a choice of making it that big because they want it to be strong.
What size servo's in that?
This servo is not that big of a servo.
I think it's
but
just a standard servo, I think.
It's a little tiny
18
micro
kilogram,
servo.
I think they were saying.
No, steering servo.
No, that's not a
Oh.
micro server.
No, this is full size.
Oh,
Oh, talking to selectable. I thought he was talking about.
yeah, the one at the back is probably a micro. Yeah,
Yeah,
but what's
the one
Yeah.
at the back is a
steering,
small
what's a
one.
steering servo in that?
It's
Stand?
a 682.
It's a new servo.
It is metal gear. We can look up the specs in a bit. I'll copy this but here's the micro server for the ASD.
Yeah, it's a standard 24 servo.
What ESC does it have in it?
It says they come up with a new one, a 1070.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they weren't showing it or talking about it much. So,
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's right
Okay.
there. It's one of them red and black ones that
Yeah.
come out with axial stuff. I
uh,
can't think I got one sitting around here.
Spectrum crap.
See, it looks like a lizard stance. The lizard that's in the desert. There's a motor, Brad. You wanted to know what motor it was.
Yep. But it's made to be slow, not to be fast for a buggy. So
How many turn is it? I can't see. You're gonna have to.
it's at 21 turn.
21 turn, is it?
Yep. It's not meant for speed.
Yeah, I know.
Product
I'm
width.
I'm gonna drop down now. Good to see everybody. Just thought I'd come up and say hello to everyone.
All right.
Thanks, Jack.
Good to see my good mate Kurt up there.
See ya, Jack.
Bye. Bye, Jack.
I'll
And
make
I'll
sure I
see you
leave
later.
I'll make sure I leave a nasty message for you.
Yeah,
I
mate,
want
mate,
your-
be my guest. You're privileged. We can come and be my guest, mate. Don't worry about that. Everyone in the chat, have a good weekend. Anyone that's celebrating Valentine's Day today with your missus or your girlfriends, have a good day. See you later.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Bye.
So it does have a 14-tooth pinion with a 34-tooth spur gear. That's why it's geared so low.
Called Baja Bus MT 2.2s.
32 teeth. 32 pitch. I mean.
Trail buggy rock crawler.
That's what the
Yeah,
fastest.
it's fast enough to walk a trail with. Yeah, it is. It's faster than you can walk.
We're talking like 9, 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, yes, maybe.
On a crawler, they usually don't mention the speed.
No. Axel Cage was running. He's got a running video.
I don't even think people can speed walk 6 miles an hour. That's a jog.
I don't know. I like the looks of it, so
It looks cool. Yes, I
it's just
agree.
kind of big.
Yeah.
Keith likes the green.
It's just like for me, it's probably going to be a no, just like the Capra. Like I don't know, I never liked the Capra or whatever, and I found no use for it. So I never bothered getting it. I drove with friends, but
Got two of them.
I bet you there's going to be
Three of them, actually. The Capra, the little one, too.
I bet there's going to be several of them at Beat the Creek.
oh, sure. And I've been busy printing some stuff. There's a cage.
It's all one piece?
No, the rails were printed different
Oh,
and
okay.
glued onto there. So this goes on the top tower where the cabin is. The cabin actually hooks, the cabin actually goes like this, beside this.
Oh, okay.
Can't imagine walking up and down the ladders on one of those in 1-to-1.
Thing's gonna be fucking huge.
Got to be athletic to run one of those to get up and down it.
Yeah.
And I printed this big kick-ass thing, and it's got a big kick-ass bearing into it. This bearing comes in 3 pieces. And it's got a center bearing also. So
Yeah.
it comes like bearings like this. You got a channel that goes in there. That goes like that. That goes like that. And this turns also inside. Because this is going to sit into here and like this. The bottom. And then it's going to be screwed onto there. The platform is going to be screwed. It can't go anywhere. So it should be pretty neat when it's done. This thing's heavy. A lot of
I'm
metal
sure with
in it.
all that metal in there now.
Yep. And it's a big block. It's a big block of 3D printed stuff. So
Oh, is it solid?
yeah.
Yeah.
If Radioactive didn't live so far, I would have got him to print a couple pieces. Go faster. No, I'm doing pretty good right now with the printing. So Keith, what kind of paint job are you doing now? What have you changed? What have you done?
Now then, I finally got the clear coat, so I'm making. So I'm making clear, and then the like white a line. You put a white line for like the clear coat's coming off. And then you put the primer, and then you put the rust.
Okay.
So I finally got the clear coat. So I'm putting some clear coat on it where it's supposed to be shiny.
And did you try the salt trick again? No.
Nah, I couldn't get that right. It just
I think you need to get the proper salt. Your salt is not kosher.
probably not. I just sand it down. I paint it primer first, and then I paint the paint on it, then I sand it down to the primer, and then I paint the rest on top of it.
Oh yeah. Brad, when did you get a JJ custom shirt?
I've had it for over for a couple of years now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got it from Icons.
Yep, we could have had it done in a few days. Got all the printers running.
Yeah, he's got a lot of printers. I'm waiting for the hardware right now.
Oh, still waiting for all the screws and stuff, huh?
Yeah. Well, my problem is I put everything I needed into the basket, into my basket. And then I said, okay, proceed, exit the basket. But for some odd reason, AliExpress doesn't take everything out of the basket. It only takes a section. So when I went back, it told me, well, you still got things in your cart. I go, no, I didn't. I ordered it, so I emptied the cart.
Oh,
But I didn't finish proceeding all the other things.
oh wow.
So when I went through my order, I go, wait a minute, where the heck is all my screws? They weren't there. So I reordered everything, and it did it to me again because I went through the order, and then my basket still had some stuff, and then I looked at what I ordered and what was still in the basket, and that's when I realized, okay, it doesn't proceed everything. I had to do it 3 times because I had so much stuff in there. So today the ESCs came in, so I did receive the ESCs. I did receive some other screws, so 3 little tiny ESCs in this bag. Kind of cool how small they are. These are M8s. They're massive.
Wow.
That's for the bottom, M8. I ordered some M3s, 30 millimeters, but my problem is I didn't pay attention at what they had for the end, and it's actually a torque pen. It's not a hex, it's a torque.
Uh,
But good thing I got torque somewhere, so these are actually torque.
yeah,
So
it'll
if
work, right?
yeah, these are 30 millimeter. This is crazy how this thing is built strong because there's how many? 6 screws, and they're 30 millimeters thick, so they're gonna that more than half.
Yeah.
And then I got 6 more to go this way, which are scattered, but 6 more to hold the other plate on top. Like this thing is gonna be so friggin' strong. It's gonna be
And they don't
crazy.
want it to fall apart, yeah, to rip out.
How many screws in total in that whole thing? 1,000?
Over 300 and just the one
More
screw.
than 300.
Dwayne says you have to go up to the top and click the box to click all. And then
Yeah,
it'll
I
click
noticed that after. Yeah.
and it'll check them all. I've never ordered anything off of AliExpress. Yeah.
I didn't, and I didn't get even a thing that was less than about $1, a pinion in it. Never got to me. Went to the wrong place. I gave him the exact address. It really ticked me off.
So Brad, you got 260 for big quantity, 128, 141. Like
I'm
those are
sorry.
so I gather maybe 600 screws by the time you're done, close to that.
Yeah. That's a lot of screws and it'll add a lot of weight to it too.
The only thing I did not order is the polyester cord and the Lego wheel, which I think I have. But I'm wondering, like, I'm there, why should I need a Lego wheel when I can print one out
Are,
of
are you gonna get the cords at the top?
those are not cords, they're 3D printed.
Oh, those suspension things?
Yeah, the suspension thing are all 3D printed.
Hey, Kurt, did them
Hey.
trucks come in with lights? Did your truck have any lights in the front right here?
Lights?
Covers.
No.
It was
I
just
think
like piece of just like a sticker, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sticker.
please. It was
Okay.
quite a few months ago, Josh. And it did go toward, I think it ended up in Columbus, and you're not in Columbus. And they didn't issue me another one
He's
to
near
the right
Columbus.
address again.
I think it comes with light buckets, but I want to say it's for the back.
For the back, yeah.
I can't remember.
Okay. Just wondered.
But you had to cut them out of that plastic.
Oh, yeah. I got some
There you go.
silver. I'm just gonna paint it. I'm just gonna put some silver in there. They look good. The white.
There we go, Brad. We know where your boxes went. It's gone to Josh's house.
It was one pinion. It was a brass one.
Why?
Why would you order a brass pinion?
It was cheap. And it's
Oh.
better than the ones I get in the Tamiya boxes.
No, the Tamiya boxes usually come with a nice aluminum one.
It was cheap,
No,
Brad.
they fail in about 6 months.
You didn't even get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy. So what else is going on? John, what are you preparing to do the comp next month or the race? Are you
What am I? What
preparing anything?
I'm still in the process of determining what motor I'm using and what I'm exactly going to be doing to the chassis. But yeah. I got once.
Good Josh. See, he does have it. Josh just sent me that for you, Brad. There's your pinion.
There you go.
Well, how many teeth is it?
Too many.
Too many.
Yeah, that has too many teeth. And it has to be a 32 pitch.
Yeah, that's more like 48.
Yeah.
I can look at my pinion box. Sure, I got that one covered. Squirrel says brass seems way too soft for a pinion.
It looked like brass. I don't know if that was necessarily brass, but
It looked like brass.
it had a gold tinge to it. Doesn't mean it was brass. There's things that have tinge of it that's not brass.
Could have been gold.
Yeah, right. I have a brass pinion on my
No, brass said
ground
it was
pounder that came with it that way.
What else is new? Is there something else came out the other day?
I gave Frank a list of things that were coming out for Tamiya. I remember, Frank, I sent you that.
Could you
That's
imagine
true.
if it was gold, Brad? They sent it to Josh. Now
No,
he's got a
he said it
gold
was
pinion.
cheap.
It was cheap.
Couldn't have been
They
gold.
could have marketed it.
Could be.
Somebody could have marketed it wrong.
Where the heck is? Oh, somebody just came in.
Mitch? Yeah, I sent you something that I forwarded from my weekly, my monthly or whatever from Tamiya. Forward it to you, Frank.
So what's coming out next week?
I don't know that I
What's
said
the
they
next Tamiya? What's the next Tamiya coming out?
Yeah, you read the email. What is it?
It was with the next gen DTO4 and the new TRF 104.
When are they
Yeah.
released?
I think they said in the next month or two. I'm not quite, I don't remember what it said, but I did read it.
Black painted
GTO
body.
tube, black painted body.
Whoa. Coming out with a new tank, some new trailers.
The new Scania. There's the new DTO4.
Oh, that
That's what we talked
Kyosho,
about last week when we were looking
Yeah.
at what was coming out.
that Kyosho buggy.
The Volkswagen Golf.
Everybody's happy that they came back out with the Mini Cooper body.
Me too. I want to get
You-
one, just a body.
Make a short wheelbase.
No, I replaced the body I have right now. It's
Oh,
when I got it, it was wrecked, and it's all so.
yeah, there's the re-releases. Love to have a big wig. It's the only vehicle that they made with a rack and pinion steering.
The big rig. This thing?
Yeah, it actually has a rack and pinion steering system on it.
That thing looks so ugly. Looks like a toy.
It does look like straight like a toy.
Something you get from Radio Shack.
That's why Sean calls it Radio Shack.
MSRP 278. Man, look at the chassis. That's like old age.
It's from the 80s.
And they called, they want their car back.
Look at the steering.
That's
Brad.
the rack and pinion.
So I get a whole 2 teeth of turning.
Oh,
No,
more.
it's more than that. I think it's at least 6.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the center. So that's probably 8 of
About
them.
8.
You get a realistic engine with mufflers.
Oh, so you can take it out and put it on something else.
Sure, Keith.
A lot of people are happy about the Honda City Turbo. They're glad that's coming back out again. Those are all static models. There's your one of the new little slot vehicles, I think.
A fun vroom.
Lots.
$11. There you go, Keith. $11.
They're slots.
Look at the gearing on that, Frank.
Yeah, it's an educational toy by the looks. After I seen that.
Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks.
Those are new hop-up parts and stuff.
New motors. Hey,
There's an educational series.
Keith can do a dinosaur, Keith, and it walks.
Oh, awesome. It's not green.
It could
Yeah,
be.
you can paint it. You'd paint it green.
There's some sanding cloth, and it's green.
There's a couple of greens, a few greens.
And that's it for that. I'll go check Kyosho.
Man, this clear is hard to find.
The Tamiya stuff that's coming out.
Hey, Mitchell, how you doing?
Wonderful. How about y'all?
Good. Mitchell snuck in here.
Oh, new mini Z's.
Bunch of new mini Z's. Life in a Jimny. I still like the drift car. Talked about this last week. Loading.
He's talking. It just gets the hint. Don't you get?
What?
I was doing something.
Oh,
And hit volume.
What? What?
body parts.
Yeah, can you imagine doing races in your with one of those, Frank? The drift.
It would be fun. Usually when you drift, you don't race. You do tandem drift.
I like the
What
headlights
drift
on
is
that
that?
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one my battery won't fit in?
Yeah, and you could change the wheelbase on it too, Frank.
Yeah.
They can go wider and shorter. Yeah, all that.
Yeah. Wider wheelbase in the front or the rear.
You got a lot of you got a lot of setup options for it.
Yeah.
So you can put different bodies on it.
Who makes that? I wasn't paying attention.
Kyosho.
Kyosho.
Oh, okay. Someday I'm gonna get into drifting.
Yeah. Just get a drifter. You'll start drifting right away.
Yeah, I got one already. Dad.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. I got the Traxxas.
Yeah.
You can put a 16 all the way up to 37 pinion. And it's
And
brass.
this is
Look,
going
Brad,
on it.
it's brass.
You think that's brass, or they just colored it that way?
It's usually not gold if it ain't brass.
They have a ball diff and a regular gear diff.
Yes. Which one would you put, Brad?
I like ball diffs. A lot of people don't.
So this one is lock top, gear diff, or ball diff.
They call it a spool diff.
There's full ball bearings.
And oil-filled shocks.
See, just right off the bat, it's way better than Tamiya. But it's not brushless. That's the only thing. They should have made it brushless. I would have thought by now they would go with brushless because it's way more affordable to manufacture nowadays.
Well, they wanted to keep the price down, I guess.
I guess.
They want you to buy a brushless system for it. That's what they want.
Which it doesn't have a.
No, Kyosho has their own brushless and ESCs.
It's not the car I was talking about though. What they don't have you didn't see the bug. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh,
You're talking about the dirt something. Yeah, you're talking about the Beetle that they
It
have.
looks like a beetle body, but with like a bug, like a grasshopper frame or something like that, right?
No, it's fully independent suspension all the way around. I think it's based off of the Dirt Master chassis.
Well, whatever. It looks kind of like that. Not saying the chassis, the axles are the same and all that.
This thing is almost done. I gotta put
I think
the
I
two
found it.
screws
I
together.
think I found it, Kurt.
Find it.
There you go. Remote control. And it looks like
That's it. That's it.
Oh,
Bumper cars. How cool. How much is
I
that?
push you, you push me.
that's in
7,000
Japanese
yen.
money. It's in yen.
I push you, you shove me.
and there's a remote control for it, and that's how big they are.
Well, actually, the palm of your hand, that's not too, they look tiny, but in his hand, they're not so bad.
See, these would be fun.
I push you, you
Right.
shove me.
Little bumper cars.
Translate. Where's my translate to English?
Still doesn't do the monies.
Cachino Racers. Wonder if they're
Gachino.
going to bring those in. A serious kart battle. Crash and crash.
That'd be
Push
fun
you,
for
you
indoor.
shove
That'd be
me.
fun for indoor use, huh, Frank?
Yeah, it'd be fun for the kids. You do an event at school to teach the kid how to drive an RC, and you give them these. That's from
No, that's not
Kyoto.
it. That's not it either. I don't think, Josh. I think it's a different one. That's newer one that came out.
I push you, you shove
I know it's like dirt something. It's not a dirt master. It's dirt. There's dirt in the name.
It's a Dune Master.
Yeah,
me.
Dune Master.
Dune
Sorry,
Master.
the
That
Dune
doesn't look-
Master.
That doesn't look like the
Taskmaster.
same style either. At least not the color. Maybe I was looking at something different.
No, there was. They usually showed it in red.
The Taskmaster.
Sure.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I got
I'm
Dirt
just adding
Cross.
just a
Is that
couple of
Dirt
little.
Cross you mean?
That came out last year. It's a 4-wheel drive buggy
Yeah.
with a shaft drive.
You go on
called
Facebook. Maybe it shows it on Facebook.
It's called the Dune Master. He's right.
The
It's on
Dune
Kyosho's
Master.
site.
Master of the Dunes.
I don't know where I found it.
In the Dunes.
It's a kit. It's a kit too. You have to build it.
Is it a kit?
Yep.
It's only 2-wheel drive, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Found it in the Dunes.
Yeah, it's got the rear motor.
It looks different than the Baja one that I have. It looks different. It has a bit different body on it.
Looks kind of slammed to me.
Where did you see it?
I don't know. It was up at the top when I did it's all the three. It's right there, the dunes.
The
Kyosho
axe is new.
America, Kyosho USA, or whatever it is.
Yeah, the axe is new also.
Let's see the Dune Master.
Heath wants a Dune Master. Give him back his old. Make him think of his old buggy.
Yeah. Man, what is going on with this magic marker?
You asking us?
Masking the universe.
69. What's this one? 219.
Wow.
I'll notice. Wow.
There it
that's
is.
good.
Right there.
Yeah.
What, the
that's it.
recall notice?
What?
Oh, yeah, that don't look like my old buggy at all.
No, I know, but it's
Kind of like a
But
race
it's a
platform or something
nothing.
like that underneath it.
I think this magic marker is Dune.
it has nice rims and tires.
It looks cool.
And it's only $219.
Only.
Yeah, that's it, Josh.
What was that recall notice on the homepage about?
About the Dune Master.
Recall notice on the homepage.
Yeah,
Oh,
right there.
Kyosho America's replacement request. What would look like it was a motor.
Well, that's
Too
why we're
much
opening it up, Brad.
fun.
They
Dune
want
Master was
an
too
up
much fun.
Adobe.
What's that? See details? You click underneath it, see details maybe?
It opens up a PDF.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I'll just open up this thing here. PDF opens up on this website, not the other one for some odd reason.
Yeah, it looked like a small motor, Frank. I mean,
I said copy the friggin' link.
Copy the link.
What do I want?
yeah, official notice, the X-Speed 8E5 censored brushless 8500 kV motor.
Wasted.
Oh, great. Tell me that's all.
Found in the Dune Master.
Okay.
Oh, this is from the summer. Huh.
It comes to our attention that during the production process, part with different specification were substituted and shipped without detection.
Yeah, those are mini, that's a mini Z motor.
No detection.
I don't know if that's mini Z motor because it's it is a mini Z motor.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
expensive.
Inspector. Mini Zs are expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. The motor, the brushless motor is expensive, $60.
Yeah.
There's a chassis kit for $209. $219. Wow. So those product, if people bought them, you
Yeah,
might
They were
have.
defective, Tank, or something?
Yeah, they are defective. Some parts weren't good.
Yeah. Can you imagine your motor blowing up on a $300 little car like that?
Like this motor is more expensive than most 10 scale motor.
Right.
A lot more
That's-
expensive.
And so heck of 20 more bucks, and you just got the basic race motor we start with.
Probably too many to count.
For what?
Oh, Josh asking a question.
But they, Kyosho makes good looking motors anyways. They've always have.
Good
Well, looks
looking,
like they had a little bit of an issue there. The quality of service.
but
Somebody
it's good
screwed up.
looking, Tank. Kyosho sexy motor.
Mitchell, it looks like it's cold in your garage.
In my basement? No. Well, it's chilly down here, but
That's how he always dresses. He's
So
ready
what are
to
you
go
working
outside
on
and have a
now?
cigarette. He's cheating.
Oh,
He's cheating like him and K
usual.
Bash are already
All
cheating.
Right.
cheap. Hey, this is not a 1/10 scale, right?
They're already
I was
cheating.
to say I see a center drive shaft, so we know that's not it.
Exactly. This
Probably taking
is.
parts off of it to put on the other one.
Well, maybe.
Tell anybody your secrets, man. Come on, we're live here.
Man.
So Jack wanted to know if he uses his two-wheel drive slash with the slash body with the Traxxas Millennium motor and ESC. Can he compete in your speed challenge?
As long as it's a two-wheel drive, the motor has to be behind the rear axle. So the limitation to the body is more so. I mean, it's specifically directed to no speed run dedicated body. In other words, it's for the drag cars. So you have to run a drag body or an actual car body. a stock slash body is not going to help you. So I say run it.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
It's-
I'm sure you'll be able to run it because you're running the stock electronics, stock motor, stock body, so you'll have fun competing, but you won't
Yes.
be in the competition.
Well, he would be. He would be. Well, yeah, in that sense, yeah. I mean, he would be in the competition, but
Yeah.
yes, it wouldn't be much of a competition up against the body that he's choosing.
Yeah.
The
Right.
Millennium, can that take a 3S?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all day. That's what the
So
Millennium uses, the 3S system.
I broke a lot of dry shaft running it on 3S.
Gosh, they all look like grasshoppers to me.
Well, it's if you've broken the dry shafts now, Tank, they do have out the heavy duty.
Now they do. They didn't have
Yeah.
it back then.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. There is the
The
heavy
heavy-
duty stock ones now.
Are they
Which are
heavy
way
duty
better.
plastic or heavy duty metal?
Plastic.
Heavy duty plastic.
No.
Heavy duty.
Like I still have some of the broken dry shaft that I've broken, and you see where the pin is, and it's all like
Worn
a
out
slot.
and rounded out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a slot now. It's a slot until it actually comes out. It's crazy.
Yeah, I got some of them axles you can sit there and go like this to them.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's coming out of the race car now.
No, one more race.
La 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 la.
Oh, so how's the body going, Keith? Let's see that spotlight.
It's done. Basically.
It's a dirtied up
Basically.
watermelon.
There's the. Oh, you can't see the mural.
Hey,
There's the
hey,
mural.
Brad, it's green, Brad.
Yeah, I know it's green. It's
So
a dirty up watermelon.
Cool. Good
it's the
job.
Black Knight.
Black and green night.
Yeah. I just got to get a couple little screws for the sides right here so I can mount this in there. And if it's perfect on my drifter.
And my father-in-law is over 80. He's 83 now, I think. And he was working at the wood shop at the old folks home where he is, and he chopped up his finger.
Wow. Just recent.
That ain't good.
No. So they put his finger back. They don't know if it's going to come back or what, but
Glued it
it's-
back
Oh,
together.
they were able to put it back on him.
Yeah.
E6000.
E6000, baby. That's right.
E6000, yeah.
it's just before the first knuckle, so it wasn't
Yeah.
that far, but still. They did use crazy glue to put the fingernail back on,
Mm.
not E6000. Crazy glue.
I had a shop teacher, his finger was cut off, and he'd come by and whack you in the neck.
Oh, yeah.
Get to work.
Heath liked being whacked in the neck. Right, Keith?
Yep.
His whacking made your neck bad, just that, because it was just more insult to injury from headbutting goats.
Don't tell him he's spotlighted. We're trying to find some secrets from him.
Yeah.
nothing to see here.
Cheater. Cheater.
Wait a minute. That's not two-wheel drive.
You're correct.
Not yet.
Ding, ding, ding.
I think I can put a big fat motor behind my Limitless.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take the front.
Cool.
It's too
Front
bad.
axle out.
It's too bad. I thought it was cool when you were racing your 7th scale armless.
Yeah. I, Keith, spotlight the truck again. Your camera angle's better.
Got the skull. Got the mural.
Dang, dude, you painted that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
thanks.
And
Maybe you should have him put some jacked up night on one of your vehicles.
I wouldn't want something like that getting destroyed.
It would be the shelf body when you're not
Bodies
using
don't-
it.
Bodies don't usually last too long around here.
I was gonna
back
say
to work,
it
Chico.
would make a pace lap, right? That's about it, Mitch, right?
Yeah.
I
I'll
think I
put
need
it
to
on
put a
for the
couple of
camera and then
dots
take it
on
off.
here.
Put it to the side.
See how it works.
Josh says back to work, Chico.
Oh, I didn't put no clear on this side. The clear works really good. This clear stuff I got.
What'd you get?
I don't know the name of it.
It's E6000. Everything's
Duraclear.
E6000.
Duraclear.
So that's to use a paintbrush to put it on?
Yeah, I guess I'm using a paintbrush, but you probably could use the airbrush too.
Okay. The glossy varnish.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it better cost him $5 too.
No, I got it through Amazon. Bottles of it.
What the heck is going on with that?
With what? He's looking at somebody's video.
It's yours.
Why? What's wrong?
It was. My computer's acting stupid. My mouse was like, I was trying to get it to the chat. I could see the chat. But when it paused the video for some reason. I don't know why it did that. And then when I tried to catch it up, when you click on the red bar, slide it over,
Yeah.
it was staying like my mouse wasn't on the red bar, but it was still connected to it and wouldn't play the video. It wouldn't unlock from the red bar.
But you're all good now?
Yeah, it's on there now. It's a little
Good.
delayed, but it's on there.
Yeah, I noticed that there was a big delay earlier when I was testing. I go, wow, it's a big delay tonight. Might be because of the snowstorm. I don't know.
Now, earlier, I was on a live and it did the same exact thing where they just completely stopped and just death spun for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, even to load this live up, it took a while for it to even load.
Yeah.
Really?
I've been noticing that a lot in the last 2 days, so it might be weather related.
I've been seeing a lot of pixelations when I'm watching the panel.
Been seeing a lot of Brad watching this panel.
Me too.
Too much.
Too much?
Damn.
Too much.
Crazy.
Really too much.
So Josh is not in here tonight. What is Josh working on tonight? Or is he
I
actually?
think he's working.
He's working.
See, he's the one cheating, so that's
He's
I
in there
know.
working.
Him and K-Bash are the two cheaters.
exactly.
He's working on his car as he's working on it. What? That's how you look, Brad. He's in his squad car looking at fixing his car up.
Probably
You
got
know,
him with him.
You can't keep your RC with the speedometer, the GPS, and drive it in your squad car while you're chasing people. It doesn't work that way.
Well, he's doing it. He's doing it as he's having pauses between going over the accidents he sees.
Because that's what I was thinking of doing is taking the car, putting the battery in it, and then without stopping the video, put the car in my car and then just drive, but without stopping the video, do the speed I wanted to do, and then get out of the car without stopping the video, put it back on the ground, and say, "This is my speed run."
No, I'm going to be stopping the video and cutting it just perfect.
Mitch didn't put
Mitch
that in
did
the
put
rules.
that in the rules.
Oh, there you go. I found a loop around.
Oh, stopping the video? Yeah.
No,
Not
put the-
stopping the video.
Oh,
Yeah,
put the
having
car, put your RC car in the car and drive off. In other words, do the speed run with your real car.
yeah.
Yeah. So, what in the heck is that for?
Well, you got a question?
So,
Does anybody know what other vehicle that they use this SR7 platform on? For the Hoonigan? Team associate?
Oh, God, what,
Trying to figure out what this little locky deal is in front of it. It's got this weird.
Is it a weird droop screw?
what is it? Well, up front?
Trying not to knock over the camera. See this? Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a thing you put in to lock something in
What
there.
in the heck is that there for? Why? What is that there for?
Would it be for a body that's like, is a body mount like that somehow in one of them
Yeah,
cars?
probably an older body they used to have, an older body, and that comes out and you just twist lock it.
But it goes in from the bottom. The top is, you wouldn't be able to get it in through the top. If it was a body mount, it would come from up here, but that comes from the bottom.
doesn't
be a-
lock that fin in, right? Doesn't lock that fin in the front?
Could it be an extra
No.
bumper cover?
Hmm.
That's why I'm trying to figure out what other platform they use this design on. Like, like the Limitless is an infraction and a felony. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
what else
Yeah.
did they use this SR7 on? I don't know.
It looks like you're gonna have to change your tires soon. They're getting like fold out.
Huh?
The tires to me, they look like they're getting.
The front one from our view looks like it's dished.
Yeah.
Close the other side. Like I said, from our view, it looks it.
No, they're good. I mean, they could probably. They're a mix match set. They do need a cut.
There he is. I gotta
gotta
ask.
get a fresh. I gotta get a fresh cut on them, but no, they're good. They got life in them. These are foams. These aren't the stock tires.
No, I know they're foams, but that they look like they're getting dished out instead of chunked.
Nah, it looks that way on the camera, but where is my hands? No, perfectly fine. Good. This was the mismatched set that I found. I found 4 that were almost identical in size. It's actually 2 different companies, front and rear. Front BFR and rear.
Hey, Josh, what do you think of the new Axial?
Right there. See it? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It was made for a body lock.
I think it was.
But it comes up from the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, just because your car has something covering that piece doesn't mean every other car might.
Didn't
Yeah.
they used to have something like that as like a steering servo or something, or to tighten up the steering or something on the plastic toy cars?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The little
Center,
dial.
Yeah.
the center,
The centering piece. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Josh, you like the new one, huh?
No, not really. I mean, it's nothing I want. I think they did some things that didn't make sense in it. Like, why did you finally go to beadlock tires? Then let's glue this one.
Yeah,
I feel like
I laughed
that
about
doesn't
that
make
one.
sense.
I'm
Why are you
going
putting that
through,
tiny servo that keeps locking up every time you try to unlock or lock the cutting brake?
looking into spare parts to see if they have something that locks that or that could go there.
Now, the only thing that I can see that could possibly help that is possibly wearing in.
It could. I'm not saying it's just
Yeah, but
off
like
the
you said,
initial
from
videos
from
of people testing. I'm just, I have a Wraith. I have a 2.2 Wraith. I have a Capra. I have a Rift. I don't know what
You
that.
don't you don't like their new axles they have on it?
I mean, I bet it's the same gear as a AR-60 or a Rift, one or the other.
I thought they said those are new portals on it.
It
The
is new.
casing is new, but they're probably using the same gearing.
I have a question on this challenge, speed challenge. Do I get any extra points if I put Duckman in the dress?
As long
That's
as
up to
you and
Nick.
Duckman match.
Yes.
Ain't wearing no damn dress, quack. As long as me and Duckman match, okay, Duckman?
Yeah, it's a drag race. You got to be drag.
Drag queen. I'm not wearing no damn dress. Yeah, you are.
the race will be how quick you can get out of it, right?
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
I thought I was going to say, no, never mind. I'm not going to go there.
Go ahead.
Hey, go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, I don't know what that's for, Mitchell.
You see what I'm saying though? It doesn't make any
Like I said, it
sense.
looks like to me like a body lock. You know?
Yeah, it looks like it could be something they're to use in the future to make a new body lock for it. Who knows?
You mean they think
Or in the
in the
past.
future,
Hey, Nick.
some young kids like, hey, let's put that there.
Why don't you design one? Drill it and like put it on your body and design
then
it,
send it
sell
to
it to
'em.
them. Yeah.
Nick
Yeah.
B, what's up?
Good idea.
Yeah, I'd send him a picture and email him, see what the F is this all for?
Did you get a new body?
That pretty new
Well, so
servo.
here's the thing. All right, the car is too pretty to just destroy the body. I'm sorry. They did a nice job on this car. So, being me, I know I'm going to destroy it. I want one that's pristine. So, I bought one.
Mm.
So you got to paint that.
That's already painted.
Oh, that's his
painted.
pristine body, but he's going to have
But-
one for racing and one for the shelf.
I'm inspecting it to make sure that this is not damaged because if this one is damaged, I would damage this one instead of.
Ah, okay.
And I don't want to take it out of the package, but I think we're going to have to because
I was gonna
mind
say
is not-
it's easier to inspect it when it's out of the package.
my mind is not going to be settled unless I take it out.
You can say
No.
you're not gonna put it on the car in the plastic, right?
Well, no, but I was going to keep it in plastic just in case, you know, what happens if I
Are you putting that on your? You can't.
bag. I could resell it.
You can't put that on the drag car. It's too big.
I could. I could do anything I want.
Exactly.
That's how it rolls here. Top speed. Do whatever you want. Right?
That's why I got a new body. The body I sent you guys, I got a new body for that other car. That's why I got that body. I'm gonna see if it'll fit. That truck.
You could have
Might as
done a.
well.
You could have done a drag Porsche. That would have been cool.
Might as well chop it up.
Come on, an eighth scale body will fit nicely on a slash.
Probably put a little
Yeah,
bit of Velcro
that's what that
there.
is.
We'll
I
see
got
how
an
that
old
goes.
Team Associated 2-wheel drive. I might use that one. I don't know. We'll see.
That's all in fun.
Yep.
Yeah, but I could see you because you like Porsche bodies. So
Yeah, I'm not going to pay
You
all
wish you
that
could
money
own
for a
a real-
Porsche body.
you
I
wish you could
destroy
own a
it.
Porsche. You wish you could own a Porsche, real
I wish
Porsche.
I could. Yes, I wish I could fit in a Porsche.
Be nice. Be nice. I'll be right back.
So you may the only Porsche you might be able to fit into is their Cayenne, right? Or the sedan, maybe.
A little bit of Velcro there.
Nice and shiny.
It is.
It looks shinier than when it was it looks shinier than the body that actually came with the vehicle.
It's not. It's the same. I mean, it's from Associated. It's the same thing. There's just left it in the package.
Well, that goes good right there.
He's drinking a Truly.
But we can't make it heavy.
I don't like the stickers
This ain't really heavy.
on this one. Now I have to inspect my other one. Nah, see the stickers. are
That gas
just
tank
wrapped
goes
up
good
in
right there.
Oh, look at that. This one's already got a scratch across the hood.
It's got a flat paint on it too, doesn't it? I see.
Yeah, this one's scratched across the hood of it.
Uh-oh,
It's the
someone
same,
screwed you.
It's the same body, Brad. It's the same exact thing. Same one. Same company. Same body.
Avalai Neal.
I'm putting it on it.
I wonder what they did with the original car after his death.
His daughter has it.
Ah,
Yeah, this one's
They're
got.
still
What do you think? That's not going to make it too heavy.
It's already too heavy.
Yeah. Got
Oh,
20,
yeah.
No, this body's really super light, man.
20
got
pounds of
45
paint on
layers
it.
of paint, though.
He's got 20 coats of paint on it.
What is it you put behind there?
This is a gas tank that Josh gave me from the King hauler.
Yeah.
And it broke.
You're not supposed to use Loctite on that. It's going to make the plastic explode.
I think it was the crash at 40
Yeah.
miles an hour.
Yeah, it was crashed at 60 or
Yeah.
40 miles an hour.
You should have put wheel wideners on there. Could have been more
Yeah.
I would have.
Josh is never going to live that
I
down.
would have.
He
Hell, he
tried,
probably
but
had him in there.
some asshole judge told him he couldn't do that.
Yeah, those Canadian bastards.
I'll put wider ones on there.
Oh, I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do.
You're going
And
to do
I'm going
what?
to stick I'm putting this on here. Then I'm
You're
going to
gonna
stick a thing in there and come it out like you took off with it.
You're going to use E6000 to put it on there?
Of course.
Of course. Another 5 pounds of
So
glue.
it just come right off. It'll come off though, easy.
Yeah, and half the paint.
Nah, the paint won't come off.
What happened to the couch potato?
It's over there. I finally figured out what the flame. I finally figured out what I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna put flames on it, but I'm gonna put wood texture.
Nick B, what's up?
So it's right there.
Man, that car looks huge.
This one?
Mitchell. Yeah.
It
looks
is.
huge.
It is. It's the biggest car body that I have. In fact, I think the Mojave body is the next closest thing to being the same
Yeah.
size. This body, next to my speed run bodies, makes it look tiny. Cool.
Hey Mitchell, them twin turbos come off?
What, your speedrun body looks small compared to that thing?
Yeah, wait till
Really?
you see
Oh,
it.
wow.
It's a flat piece of Lexan.
What is?
Probably his body.
Oh, the speed body. Yeah, but the speed bodies are wide and long for to
Yeah, but
cover
that's the
everything.
thing. Wait till you see how much wider this one is.
That's what she said. It's wide and long.
It's girthy. That's what she said.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
did you paint that, Mitchell, or is that on scratches and stuff?
No, it's painted.
Oh, okay.
Don't dish it. But they're the two. Side by side.
Yeah, that is in a comb body. It's fucking killer.
There's a big fucking body.
Hey, did them turbochargers come off at the top? Unscrew from the bottom?
How
Yeah.
much wider it is.
Yeah, it's a little wider.
Trying to hold it center.
Yeah.
Yes, they do, Keith. It is a separate piece.
Oh
See
yeah,
how
there it
blends
is.
in?
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Would you just stay there? Crying out loud. Bump it.
You can still
Craig's
see
has
the
one of them in a comb
mural.
as well, doesn't he?
How's that ankle coming along, Sean?
It's getting harder to walk around that RC room.
Yeah. See, mine's a little smaller.
Canadian for you.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the HBI one?
Yeah.
Got the big blower on it too.
Yeah, this is the original unicorn with the original.
Yeah, the original stack. Yep.
With the blower.
I believe it was, wasn't it? It was when they went to Tokyo. I think it was Tokyo, Japan, or whatever, when they did that that hill up the one hill climb that they changed to the twin turbo instead of that intake setup. I forget what the place is called.
Are you talking about Pikes Peak?
No, it wasn't Pikes Peak.
It wasn't going up. Was it around Mount Fuji somewhere?
I don't know. It was whatever that crazy mountain is where it's just complete, nothing but windy.
A lot of
whatever
drifters
is
like it.
in
A lot of drifters
Japan
like
or
it.
China or wherever they went.
Oh yeah, I know what one you're talking about.
There you go. That's how it's gonna go, Sean.
Awesome. Wow, that cage looks pretty cool, kind. This thing's gonna be monstrous. Gonna be monstrous. That cage looks pretty damn cool though.
Yep. And let me tell you, that bearing is friggin' massive. The whole thing is heavy. Like this thing is so friggin' heavy. It's
Holy
crazy.
shit, I didn't realize it's the size of it in your hand there. Holy crap.
I gotta weigh it. So the two bearings are in. This
Yeah.
is just a spacer. But that bearing comes, like I showed you on the pictures, it comes in
Yeah.
different parts. So
I didn't realize it's that big. Do you see it in your hand?
mhm.
Because the last thing I seen, you were printing the center pin. Did you finish the center pin?
This thing?
No, you were printing. Remember the gray piece? That
Oh
was in
yes, the gray is right here. I did put the screw in from the bottom, but I'm gonna have to unscrew it. But basically,
Yeah.
once it's screwed to the top plate here, which
Yeah, that's
I did print,
Well, it's pretty thick as well, isn't it?
yeah. So these holes screw in there,
Yeah.
actually this way. And then this is screwed through here, and then it sandwiches everything together.
Nice.
So this is going to turn on there. And there's another part that glued onto here and screwed also.
This thing is going to be a monster for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, that silver piece is all full. Let me tell you, these screws are friggin', they're 30 millimeters going in there. There's 6 of them, and there's 6 more 30 millimeters going in there. So that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, 30 mils. That's fucking massive.
And it's not a hex, it's a torque.
Yeah.
Come on. Anyways, I showed it earlier.
Sweet. Sweet. It's coming along nicely.
Yep. I was going to print another piece tonight, but the printer is on my right underneath my bedroom, and my wife hears it, and I hear it also. All
that'll
night.
drive you crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow morning to start it.
You must have most of it printed by now, though, do you?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the screws, the 2 millimeters and the 1.6 millimeters to come in, so I can start assembling.
Awesome. Awesome. I'll definitely have it at that event in May, that's for sure. All I gotta figure out yet, well, because I'll be in Texas, so I gotta figure out about getting back up to Ohio in Texas. How long's the ride from Texas to Ohio? Probably
I
18
received
months.
3
About
ESCs.
21 hours. Depends
Oh,
on where you're at in Texas. That was Austin.
It's not, well, that's where I'm gonna be in Austin. No, I'm gonna be in Houston, actually.
yeah, Houston.
That's
that-
further south and east.
Shit, they're
Yeah.
fucking tiny, aren't they?
Yeah. These are the ESCs. They are small.
They're tiny.
Control wire, power, and motor.
Wow.
Hey, Chunky. Huh? What do you mean? What is the CCO1 chassis made of?
Crap.
Metal.
He wants to know if it's a C channel.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's plastic. It's not a C channel. Because they're based on unibody vehicles.
Well, that's why I just said it's made of crap. So what have you left to print then, Tank? Just what have you left to print?
The top part.
Oh, the actual boom?
Yeah.
Nice.
This is a CCO1.
A very shiny CCO.
And I got rid of that stupid bumper that was in the front.
The big,
And I printed this skid plate instead. Looks way nicer with this than that big bumper that sticks up.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you always need the
Like,
cattle.
They
cattle
make
touching.
really cool steel tires. It's just a pity
Yeah.
they make them as hard as the freaking roads
Well,
of hell.
This is
I-
the top for the CCO1.
Show him show Sean the drive shaft on it.
Shaft.
It's all metal, just like the ones on your thing. That's a good drive shaft.
Yeah.
That's the type of drive shaft you like, right?
Yeah. To me, they make good drive shafts.
And it is IFS in the front.
Yeah, it's just a pity their tires are hard rubber.
Oh, these are crap. Yes, these are
Yeah.
very crappy tires.
Because they make them really good scale. Like, because even the ones,
Well, they look scale.
yeah, that's what I mean. They make them so if they just made them out of a softer compound or something.
Yeah.
You said there's the ones that come on the ones that originally come on the high lift. They look cool as fuck, but they're absolutely useless. They're as good as the ones in that new.
I love that chat. Well, I knew Sean would like it because it's a type of it's similar to the one on his Tundra.
They're them tires are as good as the ones that came on that new axial today. Are common Vanquish VS 410 Pro.
And this is the first Tamiya that I ever have that's a clipless body. There's no body.
Josh,
Yeah, no body pin.
turtle
I know.
power.
And I don't know why they don't do that on all of them. Like,
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't have stopped making that chassis too.
why are you gonna buy one?
I had one,
Well, there you go then. That's why.
but I had a hard body. It was an ABS plastic body. Those are all Lexan now.
That one's hard body.
That is?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Mine was a hard body.
My
Mine was a
Tundra is
hard
a hard
body once,
body.
too. One time I had a hard body.
And then you got old.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 years ago. Right, Keith?
Mhm.
Chunky's
Sean, what do you
Custom
think of the new
says he loves the
axial?
shaft.
Yeah.
Derek's asking you, what do you think about the new axial?
Well, there's a lot needs done to it. I think to make it actually fucking it rolled over every fucking side hill it went on. Like, none.
That's
The tires
brutal.
are crap. The tires, and the worst thing about it, the tires are fucking glued to the rims, so you need a completely new set of rims and tires straight out of the back. Tires are awful. They're pretty close to Vanquish VS 410 tires. Them tires are the worst tires I ever fucking tried in my life out of the box tires. But hey, there's some Vanquish right there.
Vanquish.
Vanquish.
E-Revo.
Yes, Blind Neil, I did get a lot of snow over here.
What was the name, Josh? What were the tires that came with a VS 410 Pro?
VXTs.
Yeah, they're fucking horrible too, dude. They're like really bad.
People
You
would say
can't
the
give
CTO.
tires.
Huh?
You can't give those tires away.
I know.
I think they would say the CCO2 is more capable, Dirk.
And then that's what's going to happen with them new axial tires, unless they're changed for production or something like so. All the videos you watch that's like the before production, like the tires are horrible, man.
The CCO2 to me is more capable. Yes and no. I did not lock the tire, the diffs on the CCO1, but I did on the CCO2. So
Yeah.
to me right now, the CCO2 is more capable, but I had to do work to it to make it capable because you need that skid plate or else you're going to get hung up on everything.
And that's the same as the high lift. Like the high
Yeah.
lift, the transmission hangs way down
Yeah.
so low. It's like, so I ripped it up. What they use in the Toyota high lift, you know, Joyce and Keith, you both built the 114 Tamiya trucks. You know, the 3-speed transmission that comes in it. That's what they actually hang down below the chassis on the fucking Toyota high lift. Like, it's crazy. You call it a high lift, and then you have this big fucking gearbox sticking way down below the whole truck. The transmission,
Yeah.
that was awful. I
You already keep.
modified the chassis, put an R1 fucking transmission in it. I don't know why RC4 drive stopped making that R1 transmission.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's everything. Brad, just for badness, every time you open your mouth, I'm gonna talk. The R1 transmission has everything built inside it, like the spur gear, it's like a little rectangle box. All you do is bolt the motor straight to it, and everything else is inside the fucking the box. Like no outside spur gear, no nothing. No. You just hook your drive shaft to it, tighten your motor to it, and that's it. There you go. I don't know. I think they have an updated version of it. It's just not. It's a little bigger than the R1 version.
Mhm.
So Frank, you could only, it came with a piece to lock the rear diff. It never had anything to lock the front. You'd had to do putty or something like that to lock the front. But
No, I think you do have pieces to lock the front and the rear.
oh, mine it didn't. It only had enough one to lock the rear.
Oh, on the CCO2, I'm
Yeah,
talking
CCO1. I'm talking about the CCO1.
What's
Okay.
that for, Mitchell?
I have no idea. I'm hoping one of y'all can tell me.
That's the Bluetooth programmer for your secure motor.
Okay. So what do I do with it?
You plug it into where it plugs into the radio. Line up signal wire with the signal sign.
Okay.
It should have a sign.
So in other words, it's like plugging in a Castle Link, and then you program your ESC, but you power the ESC by the battery.
Yeah. But you shouldn't need to do that. You should be able to just plug it in and run it. That's only to tweak it later.
Wave.
Turn your radio on first because it finds neutral and it sets your endpoints for you. But you got to plug it into the receiver.
All right, but how do I bind this receiver? Wait, first I got to go to my other channel, right? So select
Yeah.
one. So now I'm on 2.
Correct.
All right. So now that that's on 2, I'm going to shut this off and turn it back on. It's still on 2. All right, now I'm going to plug this in.
I think it has a bind button, doesn't it?
It's making noise.
And that battery looks buffed up.
Yeah.
This one, no.
Okay. Yeah, from the angle it looked like
Oh
it.
no.
This one's for my booster.
Oh yeah.
My my booster.
Cool.
You should be able to plug that ESC into that now.
All right, we got a red flashy light.
Is it fast flash or just flash?
Slow flash.
Okay. Is there a bind button on that? I can't remember.
I'm trying to find it. I don't see one.
Or is it a bind plug?
Oh wait, switch. SW. Wait, no. I don't know if that's a button or not.
Start pushing buttons when it's on.
It's that or the bind plug. I can't remember what it takes.
Oh, all right. There, that is a button. I pushed it once.
You got to hold it till it fast flashes, if I remember right.
You may get your skate cylinder.
Holding. Maybe I need the radio closer.
No, that shouldn't.
There's no
Turn the
bind
radio
button
back
on the
on.
radio.
Whoa.
Oh, did something.
Holy crap. That's kind of burning my turbo out.
Yeah.
What'd you do that
Did
for?
Did you center that servo before you put it on?
No, I didn't. I told myself that you were going to forget that too.
Okay, Keith.
I learned from the best, you know?
Mm,
I learned it from watching you.
Indeed.
All right. Let's try this again. I've built our C card.
It went to lock.
All right. So we got steering. Ooh, we got power. Cool.
Well, I don't see it moving nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no drive shafts in it.
Oh,
drive
okay.
Oh, but the motor's working?
Good They can get that for you. They can get that for you.
It's alive. It's alive.
Psycho, you may
Yes.
get your skips on, Psycho. Said he's behind on the chassis build.
Is that a Rolalo transmitter?
No, it's a Vanquish.
I've never
okay.
heard of it. What makes
Rolalo
them-
has one out that has a screen.
It's a turbo racing. Just Vanquish made one for themselves.
What are you painting, KB?
Oh, I'm just working on the body some more. That's all. Painting
Mm-hmm.
the clear coat better,
Okay, well, I guess
making
we're
it
gonna
not
go
so
there.
random.
Fucking sucks too. I was meant to fly home tonight and I had to cancel my flights. Like a doctor said I can't fly for another 3 weeks. It sucks.
Can't fly because maybe a blood clot soon.
No, yeah, because of the swelling in my foot still.
Yeah, yeah, 'cause he's afraid
Look how
for
big these are.
I'm sure he's afraid for a blood clot.
And that's for your tower. M8.
That big? For what part
Yeah.
of the tower?
M8, that's for the feet, to adjust your
Oh,
feet.
the leg. Oh, so that's how you level the stand, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they're big.
Those look like a quarter of an inch thick. That thing is going to be heavy. Yeah, that thing's going to be heavy with all that hardware on it.
Parts are slowly coming in.
And then they'll be there.
And I got a bunch of, to help me when I put the screws on, 1.5 and 1.2 ball hex
Ball head. Yeah.
to put on the drill like that. When I get to the side of the tower, I'll be able to screw that.
Yeah.
That bolt that you were just holding before that one looks like that would weigh over an ounce.
There's 5 of those bolts I need.
So it's like over 5 ounces of screws.
5 bolts I needed, and I had to order 8 because they came in packs of 4. So now I got to build another tower and order more.
And have
Frank's gonna
extra.
build himself a tower.
I should have printed everything in double.
Have backup things or just make your own.
Chunky says 6.35 is a quarter inch. And this is 8 millimeter. So 6.35 is a quarter inch millimeter. Fuck, I'm going to say proper. 6.35 millimeter is a quarter inch. So these are bigger than a quarter inch.
Yeah.
They're a third, almost a third of an inch, I guess, huh?
They're 8 millimeters.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're 8 mil.
And they're heavy.
With all the, like I said, with all the hardware, all the screws, that thing's gonna weigh a lot.
All the bolts are stainless.
So is there like feet that goes over the end of them?
Yeah.
Is there like little feet that goes over them for leveling it then, yeah?
Yeah, there's a foot.
You're gonna need someone to help you level that out. It's gonna take 2 people to do that.
No, it ain't.
Do you know what I do for a living?
So the nut goes here, the nut goes in here, then you glue this piece on it. Like that, you don't see the nut. And then you put the bolt under this cap, and then this goes through it, and then that's how you turn this to adjust it.
To adjust the level, huh?
But what I don't know is how, and I probably modify it, is I'll do a red circle and glue the red circle under it so this bolt does not come out. Because right now,
like a cap on it.
yeah, so because you don't want this bolt to come out when you take it apart or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll
So
probably do red cap to glue it on the bottom of this. But that's where that goes.
You know, I was
Yeah,
thinking,
should be a good
I
one.
don't know if they make this or make these, but is there by chance an idea for Sean there? You can get the little levels. They got any that are like double-sided tape that you can set on them legs
Yeah,
to,
you can. You can get the little tiny bubbles. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
mean
and
these
there's one
guys
that,
Yeah.
in here?
yeah, and there's a
yeah,
center
okay.
also that you can get.
There's also on your phone, you can just do your level right on your phone. It'll give you
Mhm.
your fucking levels right on the phone.
No,
I
I'm just saying for the scale look, just have a look,
Yeah. You
you know?
can get little tiny levels.
Yeah, so I was just asking if anybody knew if they made them.
Just take a laser level.
I'm curious to know how much the whole thing weighs when it's up in the air.
Up swampers.
Don't know. But we'll
I'm
find out
just
once
curious
it's
to
done.
know what it'll actually pick before it starts like
Yeah.
bending. That's what I'm more curious about. Because in his videos, he's only picking a little plastic button. He's only picking a little.
Well, I wouldn't try lifting too heavy with it. Like lifting one of your bulldozers, I don't think it's going to do
No,
that.
not definitely not. No. It'd be cool though to lift the GoPro, have the
Yeah.
GoPro with it, and have the GoPro going
Oh
around.
yeah, it should lift that.
Because you could swing the GoPro out over the top of the action and then drop it right down into the middle of, like where they're digging and stuff too.
Oh, Chunky says I have those bubble levels, Tank. If you want, I can get them to you.
The little small, the little tiny ones. Not the bigger, yeah, the little tiny ones. Do you know what would have been cool? Do you know we should have printed it out of? Fuck. I know it'd be twice the price, but should have printed it out of the stainless steel fucking filament.
Well, the funny you should say that. The guy at the local shop where I got the filament actually offered me to print it. He goes, "We, do you know we print in like a material. It's carbon fiber, but it's not the chopped up one. It's all
Yeah, like the stainless steel one, yeah.
yeah. So it's way strong. It's really strong. We can print that for you in that material." And I go, "It's okay. I'll print it first with this, and we'll see later."
Yeah.
Or you could have Mitch do a CNC version of it made with metal.
Because they do it, but they make stainless steel filament. You can actually print
Okay.
stainless steel filament.
Imagine how much on how much sheet of metal Mitch would need to take his to make that crane.
I don't know, maybe Mitch will get that could be an idea, Brad. Maybe Mitch will get sent the plans. Then Mitch will get sent the plans next.
Then it might get close to be able to hold one of your bulldozers.
Yeah, there was one at Cabin Fever Steel. The guy didn't run the fucking thing, he built it and just let it sit there.
Oh yeah.
If I build it, I'm gonna use the fucking thing. Like, no point building it and then just leaving it sitting there for decoration. Even the same as the guy that had the guy Ed had that just like $16,000 crane. He had it there, he set it up and like dangled a little flag from it. Fucking thing didn't move the rest of the weekend.
Mm.
What the fuck's the point in buying that crane? If I was buying that crane, I'd be trying to lift everything at Cabin Fever with it to see what the hell it wouldn't lift.
I believe your crane will be able to hold one of those 14 scale like cars.
Maybe, yeah.
Don't know. I was taking a control, like it's going to be like the boom right left, and then you would have up down, and then you would have because you can go up down.
And the sliding like
Oh
this.
yeah, and the sliding forward and backward.
Yeah, I get
So
back out, yeah.
yeah, forward, backward, and then up down would be this way, maybe. I don't know.
Fore and aft.
Or we could put it on the three-way switch also. Or forward, back on the three-way switch.
Yeah. Oh, Chunky says he sent you an email with the pictures of the bubble levels.
Thank you. It's easier if you're going to send anything to send it to Sean. I don't think we'll need the bubble on there.
Yeah.
But
It'd be way cheaper to send it to Sean than it would be to
Yeah.
send it to Tank.
Yeah.
And
That's a good
especially with
idea.
Canada right now, they might ding us on border shit because on mail, and there's so much stuff going on.
I know, which is crazy, like, because if Canada and Mexico were actually fucking smart, they would fuck, as they teamed up, they would choke America. Like, a lot of people don't realize the amount of oil comes from Canada down into America, the amount of steel that comes in from Canada, the amount of car parts that come in from Mexico, everything. Like, if them two countries combined, they could actually choke America into
Yeah.
fucking station. Like,
I'd rather not talk about this because it's just going to make me mad.
And
Yeah.
we're on live too, so
Stay on RC. So this is the bubble thing he's got.
oh yeah, the bigger they're the bigger ones though. But you get the little small, actually, like the ones from inside the spirit level.
Yeah, I'm not sure how big these ones are. Chunky, how big is the diameter on this? Because in theory, if it fits right here on the leg, it's not bad.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, you can get the little, just the ones that are from like a level.
Yeah,
Little
the one that
small
looks like a
ones.
level.
Yeah.
Let's say right underneath the top of that beam there, you got that little area. That's what I was asking. Right in there, yeah.
But the spirit
Right in
level
there.
one in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna print these tomorrow.
Those are going to be your thickest pieces.
No, the thickest piece is the one I just showed you, that round one.
That big fucking sandwich.
Oh, the thing that moves it around at the
That's
top.
actually pretty cool, though, the way that bearing came in 3 parts.
I have a guy who has a PO box in Buffalo. They are 10 millimeters round. So he says he could send it to someone in Buffalo for me.
Yeah, and that's
But that's kind of far from Sean.
You'd be as well just send them to me, and then I'd put them on, or just I'd get them when the next time. I'm going to be in Ohio in May anyway. That's where
Yeah,
the
you could.
is that I want this for. The event is in Ohio.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, in May he can come pick them up from you.
Yeah, and maybe I'll send maybe after,
Boxner.
and then maybe
Boxner.
after that event I'll send Mitchell the fucking blueprint and say,
He says, "How
print this?
how teeny do you want them?"
Well, let's see how thick this is
What's up,
first.
Brian?
How wide this is. So if I go resize, this is 23. This is 22 millimeters thick.
That's thick.
So it's 22 millimeters. His level is 10, so it's going to fit perfectly on here.
Do you glue them on, or you would put you wouldn't drill
No, you would just
a hole for it?
You would just double-sided tape them.
These are 23 millimeters tall. And that's with this lip. So yes, a level thing, one of those level thing would fit under here.
He's not in Buffalo. He lives in Canada. Huh.
Yeah, I'm Canadian, eh?
We gotta just figure out the logistics of getting it between places. Whether I go there and pick it up, or I just figure out how much it's gonna cost to ship.
It ain't gonna be cheap to ship, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, you're going to be on the way down there anyway, so you might as well just pick it up at his house.
On the way down where? I'm in Chicago. Why would I be fucking
Well, when you go to in Ohio in May.
Ohio from Chicago and Tank is in the completely opposite fucking directions.
But Chunky's in the south. You said you're going in May, right?
Yeah.
yeah. They're talking about getting the thing from Tank to Sean.
Oh,
That's what they're trying to figure out.
Yeah, not from Chunky.
Yeah, it's true.
That's an afterthought at this point.
Like Chunky's saying, I can always do a 10 millimeter hole in one of those red piece to actually put that level in there.
Yeah, that might fucking weaken the pieces though.
Hmm.
Cause that's the main leg supports, you know.
Yeah, plus how much of them, how many little concrete little blocks do you gotta make that sit down there on the bottom pieces too?
A
A
lot
bunch.
will Tank will send them to me, and then
No, I'm saying how many of them molded
I think
blocks
there's
do you?
3 on each side, I think. I think. And that's way on the bottom, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
there's
3
three
there,
there.
but you can actually put 6 up here, depending on much weight. Oh yeah, there's way more. So
They,
these concrete things sits on here.
do you have to have them made out of concrete and not like lead?
Sure.
Yeah, it's
You
concrete.
could
That's poisonous.
but
Then
I
make
would,
them out of tungsten. What do you want?
but I
you
would
could
make I just
Not lead that's poisonous.
Tank just makes the forms, and then I'll pour the concrete in them here.
Yeah.
yeah, see I 3D print these forms here
I'm sure Sean can get concrete from somewhere.
and
I know,
then
yeah. If I can
Yeah.
get concrete, it's
I'm gonna
crude,
I'm
but,
gonna take about 5 ounces of this concrete for me.
Fucking cement truck pours it out.
yeah. And the cool thing
Pretty
about
sure.
them, they're screwed together forms. So if I
Yeah.
need to double up the weights, I can double up the weights if I need to.
Yep.
You just keep making the fucking. Or you just keep making them.
and I'm not sure to take them off. I could make the forms out of TPU or something more flexible also for you to make it easier to come off.
You can paint
Brian.
it with lead paint. I don't think they make lead paint anymore.
If I was going to do that, for that you would just do them with fucking liquid gravity. Just fill it with liquid gravity and then pour glue over the liquid gravity.
Just use several tubes of make them look like several tubes of E6000. Keith will do it for you.
That's, I think you just fill it with liquid gravity and then just put that over. I don't know if anybody's ever used liquid gravity. It's actually the best stuff ever. It's the best cheating stuff you'll ever use. But you can actually your skid plate or anything, if there's any like little fucking openings in it, you just fill them with liquid gravity and then pour a bit of glue over them, and it adds the weight fucking wherever you want. You can actually fill your frame rails. If you've sectioned your frame rails, you can put the liquid gravity in your frame rails even and glue them in. It's actually a really good cheater fucking thing. Like, so that's back
Well-
to like days. You figured out other ways of getting around shit.
Yeah, well, I know you want to find something that looks scale realistic for the weight. So
No, you can't. You don't even see liquid gravity. The whole point of liquid gravity is for hiding it. You fill them in things for adding extra weight.
I have no idea what that is.
Chunky says I could design something to hold them, and then just the bubble levels would just slide on the leg. Then you could take them off when level.
Yeah.
Marysville, Ohio. That's where I want it for.
Because the only way, yeah, you can't really put the level in the center because you won't see it properly. So
Yeah.
if you put it here, yeah, this is so strong that it should hold up pretty good. But you could put the level here also.
How thick are the legs in millimeters?
He just told you.
Bye, Josh.
Night, Josh.
Later, Josh.
Night,
Yeah,
Josh.
this piece was 23 without the top piece that was on it. So they're about 30 millimeters, I guess.
That's pretty thick.
It's,
And they're weight bearing. They're weight bearing pieces.
this crane
Oh,
is not a
right.
toy. It's friggin' massive. It's crazy what it's been
That's
doing.
what she said.
Yeah.
That's what she
Yeah,
said.
I'm gonna get out of here too, guys.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
time to shut it down
Night,
anyway.
Kurt.
Dirk's coming
Thanks,
in now.
Appreciate it.
turn, but Dirk's gonna come in now.
Oh, that
Yeah, Dirk's coming in. See you guys.
Hey, good night, Kurt.
Yeah, that's the gear.
Later,
See-
Kurt.
Bachner said that you could use you could have purchased a large Lego crane set.
Because I could probably upgrade that down the line. Once I get to see it, I could use the cog piece from an excavator, probably. Like
Yeah.
a T-piece with a metal pinion gear. Like, instead of doing that. But obviously he's run it enough, he knows the 3D printer won't work fine,
Mhm.
Frank, this thing, it looks simple, but it's actually quite complex to build, it seems.
The instructions are not bad. They're very simple, but you gotta
Translate
Yeah.
them.
you gotta figure it out.
They're in German.
Well, we're gonna start saying our goodbyes, and we're gonna start with John Martin.
Dang, scared
See you
Dirk,
next week.
Kurt off, Dirk.
Why are you cutting him off? I told him to speak, and you started speaking.
I was reading someone's thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah, was
that's
somebody else
very
fucking
impolite.
talking?
Very impolite. Okay, go ahead, John.
Thanks for having me. I'll see everybody on the next one.
Thanks, John. Sean's RC Construction.
Everybody in the chat, thanks for taking the time to stop in and out the Tanks lives, and thanks for being so consistent with them. We really appreciate it. Just knowing you're there for whenever we need to.
Thanks. Top Speed Mitchell.
Thanks, Tank, for the invite. Oh, it was great hanging out. Keep it fast, everybody. Smash thumbs up on the way out.
Thank you. Brad.
Thanks for having me, and hopefully we won't get too much more snow, and it's going to get warm. Hopefully it'll get warmer soon for all of us so we can run our cars.
Maybe.
I don't know. I run mine just about every other day.
Yeah. KBRC 13.
Thanks for inviting me, Tank. Keep your RC muddies, your hamster smiling. See you later.
See you later. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for jumping in here week after week. Lots of fun chatting with you guys. And thanks, everybody in the chat. Thanks, everybody in the video here. And we'll talk to you next time. Till then, go charge up some batteries and go out there, break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Right, John?
Yeah, I break shit all the time. Matter of fact, I got a broken motor right here.
See y'all later.